Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So today we'll be playing more Voice of Cards: The Forsaken Maiden. Last time, having become friends with the Blue Maiden, we assisted her with her ritual and discovered that yes, the ritual is as terrible as we thought it was. I'm not sure why we are trying to turn our friend into a maiden, now that we know what happens to the maidens. But anyway, then we went to the West Isle and we've met the Red Maiden, and Crimson Maiden. And yeah, now we're going to adventure with them. Hello Narwhal, how are you doing? Nope, that's not gonna go here. Steela!
This must be a Steela of the Isle's guardian spirit.
That guardian spirit is a skeleton.
Show 'em what you got.
Oh, what have we got over there? Is that a Minotaur? Taurus! And an Umbral Goblin. I think let's charge. I want to see the combined ability on the Crimson Maiden in attendance. So what is it? Carnage. 25 fire damage if the roll is 3 or lower. Sorry, 3 or greater. Why did I read lower? 3 or greater. That's possible. Otherwise, you've got Scorching Slash. Ooh, that's an AoE. Bisecting Blade. There's a lot of conditional things here. I want to see Carnage. Let's go. 25. We succeeded in the 3 or higher. Oh, that's also an AoE. I didn't realize that was also an AoE. Sweet.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And I guess I'll just stab. That was a little over the top. From our MC there. Hello, Ethereal. How you doing? I think when you open streams in another tab, they don't necessarily start while you're not in that tab. I'm not sure. I know I've had that happen before when I've opened them in advance. But not always, so I don't know. I'm doing fine. Shall we do Carnage again? Let's do Carnage again. Carnage! So I'm glad no one seems to be experiencing the bug that apparently YouTube was doing earlier. Apparently it just wasn't starting streams for some people. But I'm guessing no one's having that problem here. So maybe it's fixed, I don't know. I was just seeing reports of it earlier. I'm not gonna get anything about that stealer. Ah! I see. We need to go over here to find the monsters.
You find a beast lurking in the shadows of the valley, but it does not appear to be the one that the Crimson Maiden is searching for.
Alright, not this goblin.
You. Seems you're not getting out of this without a fight.
But we're gonna fight the goblin anyway.
Fight him off.
These are stronger. Ow! Okay, so let's charge again here. I want to see what that attendant can do. Let's see. Ow. I mean, of course, I could go for Thunder Strike with Lati, but I want to see the other attack over there. What have we got? Ah, it's called Southern Cross. Isn't this in the west though?
Teamwork makes
Also,
the
probably
dream
should have aimed for the one that wasn't hurt yet. But hey, Lati, heal yourself, please. Should we try bisecting blade? A roll of 5 or greater on what dice though? Yeah, let's find out. On a 10. Okay. Roll a 10, that's fine. Nice crit. Directional awareness issues. Ooh, stunning blow. Paralysis on a 4 or greater. That's interesting.
Your stance keeps slipping. Gladio hisses at Lavia as soon as the final blow's been struck. Sorry, Lavia shoots back and resumes scanning the area for monsters.
Ooh, Umbral Goblin's enemy story. Let's learn about Umbral Goblins. Oh, that's all the types of goblins I get. Umbral Goblin. Here we see the goblins in their natural habitat having a game of who can hit the farthest. The first goblin heaves a ball at the second, who swats it away with a large club. Why are these goblins playing baseball? Alas, the ball is now broken, deformed beyond recognition. And so the goblins venture dutifully into human territory in search of a fresh one. I'm going to assume that means stealing balls from humans and not that they're maybe using heads, which was kind of my first thought. Why was that my first thought? I don't know. Let's see if that stunning blow might be better than something I currently have. Nah, I think I'll leave it.
You find a beast huddled in a small burrow in the rock wall, but it does not appear to be the one that the Crimson Maiden is searching for.
How is this thing huddled in a small burrow?
Nevertheless, it is not happy to have an intruder in its home, and attacks. The party readies for battle.
Hello, Nick. I'm good. How are you? That's gonna be a water type, right? So we can thunderbolt it. Go, Lati! I forgot about the attack problem that Lati has. Let's try bisecting blade again. Hey, perfect turn again. Stabby, stabby. Alright, so what else we... Oh, this is a tank! Shield, provoke, rampage... Sure, provoke, let's go. Right, Lati, heal yourself, please. We like a critical heal. Let's get lucky at bisecting blade again. Nope, that's an unlucky. Okay, so it does miss if I don't roll the right number. We get the freeze, right? No? Oh, wait, that one's not the one that does freeze.
Magnificent.
I keep forgetting Lati is not for attacking. Yeah. Right, let's go check this other monster, who's probably also not the monster that the Crimson Maiden is looking for.
You find a beast
Oh?
and immediately raise your sword.
Okay, maybe this one is.
But it does not so much as flinch.
Is this a leaf wolf?
Upon further inspection,
Oh!
a falling rock or something has crushed the poor creature's life right out of it.
Oh no!
It's dead, Lavia says flatly. Lack and Laddie suddenly exhale, hands pressed to their chests in relief.
You didn't miss a whole lot, Nick. We're just in search of the monster that the Crimson Maiden's looking for. That was a growl. Yep.
Gladio, sensing an imminent threat, tells everyone to be on their guard. The clanking of heavy chains precedes the appearance of a massive beast. Blood drips from the iron hammers clutched in its fists.
The bit that initially looks like a loincloth there seems to be attached to the rest of its skin. I am concerned.
The party grips their own weapons ever tighter, fighting their own looming sense of fear.
It's monster time.
Fight 'em off.
Yeah, I guess it's a boss version of the Taurus we saw earlier. Yeah. So yeah, Minotaur fish. Should we go for Carnage? Let's go for Carnage. Never mind! We still get the animation, it's just it's gonna miss. Trample. Halves targets HP. Excuse me. Provoke. Lati, I need healing. Let's just go with Fire Slash. I don't trust my dice rolls anymore. At least if it keeps using that HP halving thing, and if I keep getting it to attack the Crimson Attendant, then no one should actually die, right? If it's always doing halves, and it seems to round down. Lati charge. Great. Let's go. Thunderstrike. No paralysis, but it's fine.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It's resistant to thunder. So I guess provoke doesn't prevent AoEs, huh? We're gonna use it again. Lati heal here. Nice crit.
Magnificent.
Fire Slash. That's a 1. about wind damage. It's not weak to it, but... Well, there goes the Crimson Attendants.
That's not good.
That's not good. Yeah, that's true. That is in fact not good. Letty, heal me. Should I take a risk on bisecting blade again? Yeah, let's go. It's not like I've been rolling horribly or anything. Hey, we got a good roll. And grand slice from me. He threw me. Add 5 to fire damage. Don't mind if I do. We love unnecessary critic kills. Fell over.
Maiden launches one last attack as his attendant strikes the beast with the pommel of his sword. At last, the feral fiend falls silent. Lack and Laddie break out into a round of applause, which Lavia greets with a smile and a playful swipe of his nose. We're not done, Gladio reminds the party.
Has it got another phase?
He binds the beast in chains, hoists it up with one hand, and carries it back toward the Dominion.
With one hand? That Minotaur! Gladio's strong.
You never did get to ask about the Maiden's relic in the end. You follow them back to Hero's Dominion in hopes of rectifying that oversight.
You captured the monster! It's not unnecessary to deserve for giving me so much hassle. Okay. Yeah, okay. The relic is reacting to Lavia's bravery. Crimson Maiden's relic is going to level up. Full of Crimson Maiden's seal. Make your way to Hero's Dominion. Don't mind if I do.
Hero's Dominion. A place so renowned, stories of it reached you across the vast sea. The cries of powerful warriors pierce the air, though it's impossible to tell if they're cries of joy or pain.
I feel like cries of joy and pain are slightly different noises, but sure.
Lavia informs you that the Dominion attracts all manner of warriors who long to prove their strength in battle. There are even more than usual, he says, thanks to the tournament that's due to begin soon.
Tournament?
The party makes their way to the arena, eager to return the captured monster to its cage.
Oh yeah, of course, that's why Gladio knocks it out with the back of the sword. Yeah, okay, he's like Bruno, but with more clothes. Yeah, I guess.
To hear this man tell it, the last maiden was a proper hero of war.
That's an interesting outfit, sir.
Compared to her, well, he trails off as a heavy sigh of disapproval forces its way out of him.
Warrior in Red's flipside story. Alright, let's learn about a warrior in red. A professional, taciturn and composed. He is silence itself, and ends his targets with but one thrust of his blade. None have seen his true visage, for he always wears a mask. He was once a monster, a serial murderer. He is allowed to live on condition of his service to his country. His mask hides the rapturous gash that is his smile as he delights in ending life. Oof. Interesting.
The woman's eyes dart between you as she scribbles something in her notebook.
Does she have one of those cool scars that goes across her eye?
She who controls the information controls the fight, she says, before asking how powerful you are.
Before asking how powerful I am. That sounds like I shouldn't be giving her that information then. The Woman in Red's flipside story. Woman in Red. A virtuous knight who lives for combat. She never fails to return alive from even the fiercest battles, which has prompted rumours of her immortality. A wearied warrior grown tired of combat, she fights with great disregard for her life. She is searching for the perfect battlefield on which to die. The arena is like 2 cards wide. That's cool. So we got the shrine.
The Maiden Shrine yet stands, though you think it looks rather forlorn. Clearly, it has been neglected in favor of the arena.
Oh no, it's been neglected. Oops.
Watch yourself. Folks around here will use any excuse to start a fight, the woman warns you. You can't help but notice the glint of a knife in her belt.
Folks around here will use any excuse to start a fight, says the woman with a knife. Mature woman's flipside story. I seem to remember this lady's story last time was interesting. Also, I see we've got a fairly important character here who might be a party member, maybe, that we don't have yet. So, also that. She has been married 4 times. The current husband is her 4th. The happy couple live quietly together with their 1 dog. Okay, how many of those previous 3 husbands did she stab? Let's see. She is never once divorced. All 3 of her previous husbands went missing. Her dog, though, never once for bones to gnaw. Yep. Yep. Just as disturbing as in the last game, mature woman. Keep at it.
Apparently, battles with captured monsters in the arena are quite the spectacle. There is one ferocious beast, she explains, that has vanquished every warrior to have challenged it.
Ooh.
The man stands stock still, silently praying over those whose lives were lost in the arena this day.
Man in red. I feel like I like that coat design better with the helmet that the warrior had. Yeah, like I like the look of this more than this. Accessories matter. A man possessed of a rigid and ill-tempered humour. He challenges fledgling knights under the guise of guidance and repeatedly beats them most severely. This is a horrible person. His son once dreamt of knighthood, but died on a monster's claws on his first mission. He has been strict in his training of new recruits ever since, reducing the number of dead cadets. Okay, not quite so bad. Spanish Inquisition vibes. Yeah, I get it.
You stepped on my foot, the man says, squaring up to you mere inches from your face. You have no memory of stepping on anything even vaguely foot-like.
Vaguely foot-like.
You apologize profusely, hoping to avoid any trouble. "Aw, we were supposed to duke it out," he says, clearly disappointed.
He tries to start a fight. We just apologize.
"I'm gonna apprentice with the attendant," the man boasts. He drops to the ground and manages a mere 5 push-ups before collapsing in exhaustion.
I mean, I can't do very many push-ups, but I don't think I would collapse in exhaustion.
The innkeeper challenges you to an arm wrestling match in lieu of any greeting. You handily defeat her.
Does this win me a free stay at the inn?
She then informs you that strong warriors such as yourself get to rent rooms free of charge. You and your party can stay however often you'd like. As you walk away, you're fairly certain you hear her bitterly complaining that she's yet to win a single match, and that her business is doomed.
What's my limit? I don't really know. I'm just not very good at them. I don't think I can do proper push-ups anyway. And this lady needs to get better at arm wrestling. Let's rest at the end. Because we did get hurt.
The party leaves the inn feeling rested.
Alright. What's the armor I got for me? Sword, mercenary sword, protector's sword. Okay, so that's the same strength as whatever I've got equipped at the moment, but it also increases my defense. Alright. Knight's Arm, which is what I currently have. Frostmail. Not a lot of options. You hit yourself in the face with a jump rope once. Ouch. I hit myself in the head with nunchucks once. That's why I don't know how to use nunchucks. Because I stopped trying to learn. Ooh, supreme salves. I don't think I really need to buy anything from here. I was gonna say, what's this? It's an event, apparently.
Upon entering the shop, Laddie looks surprised and points
Oh,
at something.
yeah!
Following her gesture, you spy the familiar sight of the simple necklace.
The necklace that got stolen by a thief that we picked up off the ground, gave it back to the guy so he could return it. Yeah, they were the foam-covered plastic nunchuck. Sorry, foam-coloured practice nunchucks, yes. So, it would have hurt a lot more if they were wooden. It hurts enough in foam.
The owner explains that this necklace had been stolen, but then, wonder of wonders, the very miscreant who made off with it later returned it himself. Suddenly, from the back of the shop, said miscreant shows himself. The one-time thief bows his head self-consciously.
So he did genuinely return it.
Evidently, the owner took a shine to the honest thief and offered him a job working in the shop.
I mean, I didn't hit myself in the mouth with it. I wasn't going to lose teeth. I hit myself on the top of the head. Which is arguably worse.
You remove the dingy charm from your pack and hand it to the man. Taking it in hand, he is so overcome with joy that he begins to weep. As it turns out, the charm was a gift from his beloved child. He had been searching for it all this time. He grips the cherished charm tightly, explaining, "I only ever stole to put food on the table for my child."
Aww.
The shop owner proffers something to you, calling it a thank you for helping him meet a man with such an honest heart.
Ooh, a gem set. Ooh, an extra gem at the start of battle. Ooh, useful ring. Oh, we can't buy the simple necklace back for Laddie. Oh, sadness. Well, someone needs to take a ring that it's going to be me. Did Ooh, game power! Let's play cards. I don't need an explanation of add skills. I know how add skills works. Play. Game power reception is going first? Okay. Nice draw. Also, please don't make me rest. Yeah, it's gonna be me! Ah, you did the gacha already, did you, Nick? I'm glad to hear that Jack is easy to get. That means I might not need to use too many keys. Then I can keep saving. Yeah, so the ace effect is take another turn in this one. I get a turn? I get a turn. Selected opponent gains no cards during their next draw phase. Interesting skill. You know who I'm gonna do that to? Person who made me rest last time. Yes. Take that, man in red. You get no cards. Ha. Potential extra cards from the little fluff ball. Fluff ball, give me cards. And then we need to drop something. Clearly I'm not going to drop the 8. Man in red has an 8. I don't want to give him an 8. Well, apparently I gave Game Pal a reception set by doing that. Although actually either way would have given him that anyway. So it's cool. Yes! Another card! And then 2 cards. And I still don't have a set. Sadness. So many cards and no sets. Oh no, the man in red doesn't have an 8 anymore. I can have that 8. Oh, mine's the last turn, huh? Right, discard. It's going to be Game Parlor Reception, who just got rid of the thing that would stop me doing this. Bye-bye. Do I prefer this one or the card game in number one? It's the same game. There's slightly different skills in this one, but it's the same game.
Good job, the boy praises you, proffering a gift in commemoration of your first win with these rules.
You missed the jokers? Well, I mean, that's on the third rule set, right? The addition of jokers. Oh no, sorry. The next one is events, and then it's the jokers, I think. I can't decide if the difficulty is any different.
A gate stands tall before you, marred here and there by deep gouges and scratch marks. You reckon the monsters for the arena battles are kept within.
Right, so we don't go that way then. We will go to the arena. Are we gonna have to fight?
We need
I don't know why I said have
the
to.
kids have to eat, the woman says to herself, seeming ready to put her life on the line to win. The man eagerly awaits his turn in the ring. My quarrel is not with humans, he says gravely. You take that to mean you'll only be fighting monsters out there.
My quarrel is not with humans.
No, no, I forgot my salve, the man yells in a panic. A sudden calm washes over him. Oh, wait. There was a merchant back in the vestibule. What an emotional ride this man's life must be.
Alright. Reception.
Gladio drops the monster in front of the reception desk with a wet, meaty thud.
I'm gonna drop it. Just in front of the desk. Go. Here, look.
I felled it, Livia says without hesitation. I expected nothing less, the man behind the desk says with a hearty laugh. It quickly becomes clear, however, that this compliment was intended for Gladio. Livia chafes, but at least the beast has been returned. The party makes its way back out of the arena.
No, we're just leaving. Goodbye, arena.
What's a runt like you come to the arena for? The warriors sneer in Livia's direction.
They're being very rude to their maiden.
His blood clearly boiling. Livia spins around on a heel and raises his fist. Say that one more time, he shouts.
I think we're picking a fight.
Fists raised and eyes locked. You can see they'll come to blows any second now. You reckon Livia's no match for his opponent and decide to intervene on his behalf.
No, I don't think we should be intervening in this. A fight's about to break out. What will you do? Throw a punch? Draw the warrior's attention? See what Lati thinks? Let's see what... Let's check how Lati feels about this.
Don't get yourself hurt, Laddie's eyes seem to say. Wouldn't dream of it, you think to yourself as you dodge a fist.
For the next attack, what will you do? Punch like your life depends on it. Continue drawing the warrior away. Oh, look to lack. Well, I'm not gonna look at lack. Should I punch him? What are we thinking? Should I punch him? It's not like lack's gonna be any help. Draw him away? Okay. He punched me!
The warrior's meaty fist flies toward your abdomen. Your arm instantly meets it in the
Ooh,
air,
we blocked.
stifling the attack. Impressive. Look at you.
Look at me! This could be my last chance to attack. Punch him right in the face or kick him into the air. In the face!
Having successfully drawn him out far enough, you heave your fist into the warrior's face. Enough, Gladio barks by way of intervention.
Can't do anything without your handler, can you? Weaklings like you don't belong in Dominion. Maybe I should have kicked him.
The warriors show no interest in going up against the attendant. They slink off, complaining bitterly as they do so.
I see no one wants to pick a fight with Gladio.
By all accounts, Livia endures rather crude treatment, despite being a maiden. You snap out of your thoughts when Gladio turns and thanks you for aiding in the monster's capture. He tells Livia to show you to the inn, as if to suggest everyone could use a rest after that fight, and takes his leave.
But we already went to the inn, Gladio. Gladio was removed from the party. Alright, let's get to the inn then. Inn is that one. The shiny one.
You arrive at the inn, eager to rest. You mention to Livia once more what brings you to the West Isle. You speak of the current state of Omega Isle, and how the Maiden's relics are key to saving the island. Livia hears your tale in full, only to politely decline your entreaty.
Hey!
He pauses for a moment, lost in thought. I'm not the Maiden, he confesses rather abruptly.
You're not? Well, the fact that you're not is an answer I can make. I guess since that's literally what I said.
He explains that while it's true he was born into a long line of maidens, he has not been recognized as the Maiden on account of being a man.
Well, that's not very fair!
That his mother, the previous Maiden, fell in battle, and he has simply been named as Maiden to fill the role in the interim.
Interim Maiden, huh? But the relic, it responded to you. Why do you have a relic?
Black helpfully explains that since Livia is not an official Maiden, his relic is no more than an ordinary weapon, and therefore of no help to Laddie.
But it reacted.
Livia, his confession complete, bids you farewell, and walks off. Clearly, the Maiden's circumstances are as varied as the islands on which they live.
Huh. Well, now what do we do? Our Crimson ally sought power enough to secure her legacy. That gained memories of friendship. That night. with your compatriots at the inn. Alright. Laddie.
Laddie sits in the chair, head bobbing in a desperate, if futile, struggle against sleep. She's no doubt exhausted from all the fighting.
Lack.
Lack floats in the air, its mouth gently opening and closing. You presume it to be asleep.
Floating, sleeping.
You lift your hands close to its ear and clap once with vigor.
Wakey, wakey, Lack.
Explosions! Help! We're all gonna die! It shrieks, shooting even further into the air. Everyone is plainly spent from a day of fighting. The time has come for rest.
Oh, is that a knock on the door? Hey, Livia.
Enter the Maiden's match with me, Livia blurts out nonsensically, barreling into your room.
The Maiden's match. What is that? Oh, what's the Maiden's match?
It's a special tournament, and it starts soon, Livia explains breathlessly. As it happens, they'll select the next maiden from the winners.
Ah.
A fitting festival for the might-obsessed hero's dominion, you think. But will they actually recognize Livia as the next maiden if he wins?
Well, I hope so.
Livia says he simply wants to win the tournament and gaze smugly at all the people who've called him weak over the years.
Yeah, okay.
You think back on how the citizens of the Dominion treat Livia. How hard he works at a dangerous occupation, yet receives no respect for it. You can hear the pain of it in his voice every time he speaks.
Seeing what we know of the Maiden isn't really a role Livia wants. Well, you know, that's interesting, because... So the previous Maiden, which was his mother, she died on the battlefield rather than in the ritual. So maybe he doesn't know.
All right, it's a deal, you say. Besides, fighting people from all sorts of different places sounds like fun. When does it? You begin. But Livia cuts you off with an excited tomorrow.
Alright, we are going to fight in the arena tomorrow. The next morning.
The sun is dazzling on this, the morning of the tournament. The clanking of blades echoes all around you. Let's get to reception quick, Livia chirps as he joins you en route to the arena.
Oops. No, I don't want to be in here. I'm going to the arena. Here to register.
Here to pick up a few scars? The man behind the desk asks with a smirk. He begins explaining the rules of the Maiden's match.
Here to pick up a few scars. No, here to win.
Participants register in pairs, taking on the roles of maiden and attendant as they fight.
Alright.
Once you're registered, you can go wait in the vestibule, the man explains, gesturing at the far door.
So does that mean that that I'm taking the attendant role, I assume? Also, there are 3 of us. But I assume Lati isn't joining us in the fight.
What do you think you're doing? The Crimson attendant's voice stops you in your tracks. Let's go, Livia says as he runs through the door. Perhaps presuming that Gladio has no business dictating what he can and cannot enter. Immature brat, Gladio sighs, his helmet hiding his expression from view. Even so, you detect a note of worry rather than fury in his voice.
Aww. You're worried about him, Gladio. Check in with your compatriots in the vestibule and prepare for the battle ahead. I mean, I'm also going to talk to people.
I'll go easy on you, the woman says, brimming with confidence.
Brimming with confidence.
The man's knees knock together. You reach out to him, concerned. Don't mind me. This is all excitement, he barks, sweating.
So that's how you react to adrenaline, huh, sir? So there's a merchant here. Do they sell anything interesting? Also, maybe I should have got myself like a better weapon or something. Or armor. Yeah, I think we're probably fine. Letty!
Laddie seems to be in good spirits. You imagine she'd say, "This ought to be fun." You know we're going to fight, don't you? You ask. Laddie turns pale. Clearly, she misunderstood what kind of tournament this was.
What sort of tournament did she think it was?
We'll show 'em all, Lavia shouts, psyching himself up for the fight.
First round is about to begin. All warriors to the battlefield.
The ringleader's voice echoes off the stone walls of the lobby. Onward, to battle.
To battle. Why is Letty with us? I thought this was a two-person job. On the west side, we've some warriors from another land, eager to earn the title of Maiden. On the east side, a band of warriors with our weak Maiden, the pride of the Isle, at its center. There'll be no aid for you if you get hurt, mind.
Alright, time to show these jerks what you can do.
Prove your worth to the Crimson Spirit. Let the first battle begin. How are we allowed to have Letty with us? I thought this was a 2-on-2. Mixed messages. Letty charge. We'll try Scorching Slash. Oh, that was cool. And Grand Slice. Everyone takes 3 damage. That's an interesting happenstance. Letty charge. And then we'll use the Crimson Maiden's AoE. Which I think might finish it, or at least finish one of them. No, not quite. Oh, yes! Because that's a crit. Sweet.
Excellent.
Oh, she just needs to stab this one now. Unbelievable! Our weak Maiden's troop has done it! How long will fortune smile upon them, I wonder? Check in with my compatriots. Do these guys say anything different?
My quarrel is not
They do.
with you, the man says coolly, his trembling knees betraying his outwardly calm demeanor. You're not the worst I've fought, the woman says, still exuding confidence.
Well, I wonder how many competitors are in this tournament.
Laddie can hardly contain her excitement at having won. You can tell because she's looking up at the sky, furiously punching the air above her head.
Oh, Laddie. She's so cute.
Livia wipes the sweat from his brow as you approach. You greet him, and he leaps back with a yelp. Don't sneak up on me like that, he snaps, with no small amount of embarrassment. Ah, youth. Awkward youth.
The second round is about to begin. All warriors to the battlefield. Alright, let's go. I probably should have checked if we needed to heal. I probably should have checked. They've got 3 people as well! On the west side, our own battle-tested soldiers. Victory is all but assured, they tell us. On the east side, the lucky victors of the previous match, starring our very own Maiden. There's still time to run, you know. Prove your worth to the Crimson Spirit. Let the second battle begin. Who needs heals? Probably me. Probably me needs heals. Okay, we do get healed up between matches. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's charge. Livia Scorching Slash. Grand Slice from me. Latte charge again. And we'll run Scorching Slash again. A stab will get rid of the one in the middle. Ouch. Latty heal the Maiden. Let's see if we can get lucky with Bisecting Blade again. Yep, we can. And a crit. That drops that one out of here.
Fortune favors the bold.
I'm gonna stab that one. One health left. But that's fine because we should easily have this. Charge. I'm just gonna use Slice. And then because we can, a whole lot of overkill. Thunderstrike.
Magnificent.
Hey, level up for Latty. The weak Maiden's team continues their steady advance. Surely their luck has run out by now. It ain't luck, mister. Check in with my companions and prepare for the battle ahead.
The man hangs his head in shame, having lost in battle. For reasons beyond your understanding, his legs are still shaking.
His legs are still shaking.
I went easy on you, the woman seethes, remaining strong even in defeat.
You think it's going to be against Gladio this time? Who knows?
Buckle up, Buttercup. Lack shouts for some reason at Laddie, who is drained from the consecutive battles. If we win this next fight, that's it, Livia says in quiet awe.
Okay, so according to Livia, this is the finals. So maybe it is Gladio.
Let's wipe those smug looks off everyone's faces, you say by way of encouragement. Yeah, Livia shouts in response.
The final round is about to begin! All warriors to the battlefield!
Announces the final battle. There's no turning back now.
Alright, the final round. Versus... Yep, you were right, it's Gladio!
Who else should be waiting for you in the final round but the Crimson Attendant? Despite this being a team event, he's battled his way to the final round all by himself. Do your worst, he bellows, striking an intimidating pose. Don't need to tell me twice, Livia barks back, gripping his sword for dear life and fixing his gaze upon his attendant.
You did indeed call it, Nick.
Oh, this fight won't be anything like the others.
Prove your worth to the Crimson Spirit. Let the final battle begin. Oof, 25 attack and 18 defense. Charge. I'd expect the Crimson Attendant to be resistant against fire. Let's check with a low gem skill. Yeah, he is resistant to fire. Thunderstrike. Ah, we missed the paralysis. The paralysis would have been nicer. Ooh! Yeah, we're not doing very much damage to him at all.
2 fight as 1.
Okay, he's resistant to thunder as well. He's resistant to thunder. Latty charge. In that case, I guess we want bisecting blade. The problem is that the only person here I have with water damage is Latty. Let's try wind. Yeah, he might be resistant to all the elements, so this is why we're trying wind. Yeah, he's definitely resistant to that too.
Magnificent.
Actually, was he? No, he wasn't resistant to that, he's just got real good defense. We need to heal someone, right? Yes, Latty needs to heal self. Let's go bisecting blade again, because that did a reasonable amount of damage. Yeah, let's charge. Because as long as I don't get unlucky on bisecting blade, we'll be fine, right? Latty needs to heal the Maiden. Well, I got unlucky. Yeah, maybe I should have swapped in that ability that lets me paralyze things. It's not a good idea to use Grand Slice, because it doesn't do a whole lot to a single target. So let's just stab. It feels like everything I have except except bisecting blade is a no. Yeah, we don't need to heal anyone. Is it worth charging? Should I just... Let's just magic strike. 1 damage. Good job, Latty. It feels somewhat appropriate that the only person who can do a reasonable amount of damage is the Crimson Maiden. Yep. Yes, every damage does indeed count, that is true. Yep. Yeah, after all, we're trying to prove that Livia misses 4 and 10 times. We're trying to prove that Livia it would be a good maiden. After all. Ow. Yeah, that seems like a thing Gladio would say, right? Gladio doesn't seem like an asshole. Missed again. Ow. Oh. Oh. Looks like we did enough damage to enter a cutscene.
The powerful attendant bears down with all his might, but Levia holds firm. As the pair struggle, a section of the arena wall suddenly blows
Oh
apart.
man, we're not gonna get to finish this battle. We're gonna have to fight the Taurus again.
Emerges from the dust and the rubble. One you swear you saw in chains but a day ago. Whipped into a frenzy, the beast whirls a hammer over its head and charges you.
Is Gladio gonna help? Yeah! Heal here. How dare he ruin my boss fight by adding a boss fight on top of it. We'll be going for some carnage. Provoke. Stabby stabby. Heal self. Let's try for a bisecting blade. Success. Provoke again. Stab. Ooh, an extra gem. Healed Crimson Attendant. Scorching slash snap. Yeah, we'll go for another bisecting blade. Or we won't. Let's use shield. Probably do that before we start provokes, right? Carnage. Kaboom. Oh, you're halving my health. Okay. That's fine. Provoke. Stab. Ooh, crit stab.
Fortune favors the bold.
Heal. Let's take a risk on bisecting blade again. And fail. I should stop doing that. I really should. Yeah, right, let's just charge up. To get a big attack off. Charge again. Decrease fire damage. Well, I guess I'm not doing that big attack then. We'll wait till it comes around to my turn then.
Fortune favors the...
And thunder it. Thunderstrike. I may have forgotten that the Taurus was resistant to that. Oh! Okay, we didn't have to actually finish it. You'd no idea the maidens and their attendants were so powerful. Level up.
It has been a brutal struggle. The beast's knees buckle ever so briefly. There's your opening. Time for our special attack. The Crimson Maiden and his attendant bellow in unison.
Oh, that's a lot of gems. Southern Cross, I guess.
The Crimson Maiden and his stalwart attendant's attack slays the beast. Gladio at last acknowledges the strength hidden within Levia and recognizes him as an equal.
See, so Gladio did recognize his strength.
Use that strength to fulfill your destiny, Gladio says with the air of a proud father seeing his own son off on an adventure.
We can see Gladio's face.
Levia prepares to address the raucous crowd. He places a hand to his chest, gathers himself for a moment, and begins his speech. He tells of his history with Gladio, who trained him ever since he was a young boy, and raised him in place of his departed mother.
Aww.
Gladio taught him the true meaning of strength, so he could one day fulfill the maiden's destiny. He molded Livia into a strong young man from an immature boy.
Gladio looks a bit grumpy. Well...
Now that his strength has been universally recognized, Livia tells the crowd it is time to reveal a truth that he has kept well hidden. Livia is in fact a woman.
Yeah, I almost...
Thus, the rightful successor to the Crimson Maiden.
I almost said a secret. The secret is clearly that Livia is actually a girl.
I, Livia, swear to protect this land as its rightful maiden. She raises her relic to the sky. It begins to shine with a light to rival the sun overhead. Livia, the Crimson Maiden by name and birthright, basks in the glory her people rain down upon her. Her small frame shows no sign of buckling under the immense responsibility that is now upon her. At last, she looks ready. Livia is mobbed by a heaving crowd of admirers, seeing as they're bound to keep her busy for some time, and surmising that there will be other opportunities to borrow the relic, you decide to depart Hero's Dominion.
Oh. We're just gonna leave. Alright.
You bid the Dominion farewell as the sun dyes the sky a deep red in celebration of the Maiden's victory.
Where do you think you're going without saying goodbye?
The voice belongs to none other than the Crimson Maiden herself, guardian of the West Isle.
Okay, I like that big black veil. I think I agree with you, Nick. I would have preferred that. I'd have preferred a male maiden, just because I think it's interesting that I think it would be interesting if it wasn't necessarily a gender-bound role.
She approaches you, serene and calm as can be. Who is this person? Was the belligerence and bravado all an act? A lie? Is there a difference? Acknowledging your friendship forged in the crucible of battle, she hands the Maiden's relic to Laddie, on the condition that should she become a maiden, Laddie must visit the Dominion and return the relic.
If I can do it, you can do it. Go get him, Laddie.
Livia gives a hearty wave as you push off from shore. Why would the Crimson Maiden, whose biggest wish has just come true, be crying? No, no, no. Her face must be catching the light of the setting sun. Yes, that's why her eyes look so red.
Or maybe she's crying because she now has to fulfill maiden's duties. You obtain Crimson Memories relic. An ardent and power-hungry youth in Crimson. And a stalwart battle-worn Crimson Knight. The child studies the blade under the warrior's tutelage. The most powerful gather in a dominion ruled by might. The youth, unable to become a maiden, is at the mercy of destiny. and enters a tournament to prove her worth. At tourney's end, she is recognized as the Crimson Maiden. Her gallant figure is proof of a maiden's mettle. Tale of the Crimson Maiden. Finn. She challenged all comers with admirable bravery. Lassie gained memories of friendship. It is possible to customize the appearance of certain game elements, such as your avatar, dice, and card design, by selecting Customize from the title screen's options menu. Further customization options can be unlocked by completing certain conditions within the game or purchasing add-on content. Build a collection of customization options to create a game appearance that suits your taste. Ooh! Double heal! Okay, we're equipping that to Latty.
Gazes out at the horizon from the deck of the ship as it rolls over the waves. The Crimson Maiden became a maiden in the end. You reckon Laddie's thinking about that journey and what it means for her?
I think by avatar it just means the little playing piece.
Laddie takes out her book and scribbles something inside, which she then shows to you.
Let's go back to Omega Village.
Apparently, Laddie's mother was the previous maiden of the village. There might be some clues as to how to become a maiden in the personal effects she left behind. Her proposal is as big as her handwriting is small. You nod firmly and cut the rudder in the direction of Omega Isle.
Then to Omega Village.
Lack claps you on the shoulder, saying, "You could do with a rest here and there yourself." It then starts to chant some kind of spell.
I'm not sure you should be putting me to sleep when I'm in charge of a boat, Lack. Hither, thither, there, here, this way and that. Okay, you're controlling the boat.
Casts a spell on the ship, and suddenly the sails unfurl and the wheel begins to turn without any assistance.
Ooh, auto-driving boat.
It explains that your ship can now travel to any island you've already visited on its own. You've never seen Lack look so smug with itself, and that's saying something.
Ah. So from up here, I can just fast travel to any island I've already visited. Sure, let's go to Omega Isle. Yeah. Oh. Livia's flipside story. Gladia's flipside story. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the customization options are already available. I changed my dice to the dice that I earned in the game last time. Right. Letty. Let's take away your blizzard and instead give you double heal. And then let's go read some flipside stories. Livia, a young boy known as the Crimson Maiden in the hero's dominion. He prefers his clothes light and his look conducive to fighting, and throws himself into battle dressed just so. Her strength acknowledged, she has become a true maiden. Nonetheless, the outfit she had long sought turns out to be itchy, and so she runs amok in her old clothes, except when welcoming guests. I see. Gladio, a man in his prime who serves the Crimson Maiden, armoured from head to toe. His skills are reputed to be the fruit of many years' experience, and he is respected and feared by all in the land. He hardly ever removes his armour, though he is ever worried about a time when the Crimson Maiden was young and burst into tears at the sight of his face. He'll take that secret to his grave. Oh no! Livia thought his face was scary. I should save. Right, before I go do things on Omega Island, I'm just going to go get another drink. I will be right back. And I'm back. Alright, I assume we're going to the spire? Oh no, we're going to the village. Whoops, no, I didn't mean to accidentally. It's fine. Just throw my face on the shelf.
You find yourselves back in the village Laddie had hitherto refused to return to. Her grip on the Crimson Maiden's relic tightens. Her face is taut and determined. Laddie sets foot in the village, not even bothering to have Lack transform her face with its shape-shifting magic.
Ooh. Laddie's going to the village by herself. She's gained courage.
So, you've returned, a woman says with no small amount of displeasure. What a warm welcome.
What a warm welcome.
The woman heads out of view towards the center of town, as if fleeing from Laddie's very presence. You know that Laddie, for her part, wants to become a maiden so she can protect these people. You just hope you can get that message through to them.
Convince the people of Omega Village to formally recognize Laddie. Alright, let's go talk to people then. Sir, are you prepared to accept
only to be rudely interrupted. I'm busy, the old man snaps.
Do you have a moment to talk about our maiden?
You begin introducing Laddie, but the boy cuts you off. Look, I'm sorry, but you need to leave.
Rude.
The frankly heartless reception Laddie receives begins to weigh on her. Her head hangs low. Her resolve from earlier, now a distant memory. Whatever happened here? It's frayed her relations with the village, even more than you thought. You all decide it's best to leave the villagers alone for the time being, and instead search for her mother's personal effects.
Visit the mayor. Okay. Mr. Mayor?
Laddie leads you to her home, which turns out to be the home of Mayor Grief.
The mayor's home is your home, Lottie?
You always considered yourself close with Grief, and yet you had no idea he had a daughter.
Yeah.
You open the door to a completely silent house. Grief must be out. Laddie enters what is ostensibly her home, with the soft, suspicious movements of a thief.
Yeah, I don't want Letty to disappear. Where are the personal effects of Letty's late mother? That depends on how much Grief liked her. And how devastated he was with her passing. Maybe in Grief's room.
You step into Grief's room. Sunbeams from the window play across an immaculately organized desk and tidy bookshelf. You all search for her mother's effects, doing your best not to disturb anything. Laddie tugs insistently at your sleeve. Has she found something?
Hmm?
You turn to her. She holds in her hands a weathered book. It looks rather like the one she's been making a picture book out of.
Ah.
This is it.
Mother's diary.
You both might finally learn something definitive about her mother. You gently open the cover.
I was going to say, and I'm suddenly disturbed by...
The master of the house appears, his eyes wild with suspicion, darting between you and Laddie. You insist that you can explain, if he'd just give you a chance.
Rude? Unhand that diary immediately. Get out of my house. Get out of this village. Rude?
He roars, clearly not willing to give you that chance. His face contorts with demonic fury.
How can you be like that about your own daughter?
Tears forming in her eyes at the sudden and incomprehensible rage emanating from the man. Laddie runs out of the room. You give chase, not sparing a single moment to contemplate what could possibly cause someone as kind as Grief to become such a monster.
The relic is reacting to Lattie's resolve. Oh, Lattie's staff. It's evolving. Omega Memorial staff. Letty gained painful memories of her family. Oh no. I steeled myself to return home, where my father's roars filled the halls. Letty.
Thus far, you have woven a tale of adventure that has incorporated yarns from the Maidens of the South and West Isles. According to your navigation map, there ought to be islands home to maidens in the northern and eastern regions of the ocean as well.
Yeah, it could be because they know what's in store for her if she becomes the maiden. It could be.
You've likely grown quite accustomed to seafaring. From this point onward, you can sail the ocean as you see fit.
Ooh.
But be wary. One never knows what might happen out on the high seas.
North or east? Alright, chat, I'm putting it to you. North Island or East Island? What are we feeling? North or east? Though it looks like there are still whirlpools over there. Well, decisions are made. I'm gonna start filling in this. You think east? Alright.
Don't hold back.
Thunderstrike. Let's try Thunderbolt with Letty. This thing is small and weak. There we go. Letty can take out frogs. Wonder Stitch. Deal damage. Inflict a random ailment. That's incredible luck. Ooh, Lizard Squire's enemy story as well. Great, just... Okay, he's already got it equipped, that's fine. Lizard Squire. As you would expect of lizards that walk and dress like humans, these creatures have their own unique culture and social structures. Researchers have also noticed gender roles shifting within their society, with stereotypical roles of males fight, females rear becoming less defined as time goes on. I want to keep filling in this bit of the South Sea. Ooh, event.
From the south, a small vessel pulls up beside yours. The fisherman aboard is trembling and pale. You ask the fisherman if he's all right, and he stammers out 2 words. Ghost ship.
Ghost ship?
He claims he was fishing west of the South Isle when an eerie vessel suddenly emerged from the fog. He then hightailed it out of there without looking back. Though you're skeptical, Laddie quietly writes down details of the man's story.
Ghost ship. West of the Southern Isle. So that's like here. Or it could be the one that's off there. Anyway, we'll do that later. Oop, nope.
Nope. Stop right there. You...
Yeah, I can't cross reef cards, I know.
And fight.
Go, Lottie! Okay, I want to use Wonder Stitch. Let's go. Random ailment. falls down. Okay, it has the ability to heal. That's fine. It was such a useful element that he put on it as well, for random.
Ah, the great
open sea.
And fight.
Ah, no ailments. Oh! Crit overkill. Oh yeah, I forgot about the parasites, Nick. I forgot about the parasites. Parasite fish.
And fight.
It's nice seeing Lati beat up enemies. Alright, what's today's random ailment? Paralysis. Nice.
I don't know what it is.
Exploration on the high seas is what it is. Ooh. Got some tough stuff here.
Show 'em what you got.
Thunderbolt the crab. Oh yeah, the crab's not weak to bolt. That's weak to bolt now, though. But, nope. Grand slice. The very last card flip of the West Sea. Ooh! That's a bigger parasite fish! What are you called? Abyss worm. Hoo-hoo-hoo. It's probably weak to ball, right? Nope. Yes. Missed. Hurricane. Okay. Yes, also the money happenstance. We like the money happenstance. Money happenstance is good. Lati, healing is required for yourself.
Magnificent.
And Wonder Stitch should take this out. Or maybe not. Inflicted it with water down, huh? I want to do a self-heal. And then Lassie can finish it. Treasure! Hey! Alright, chat, pick me a treasure chest. Left, middle, or right? Which one do we like? Which one do we like the look of? Right, okie dokie. Little gold nugget. Nice. Thank you. Ethrol would have got the salve, huh? Abyssworm and Siren enemy stories. Let's find out if the Abyssworm is also full of parasites. Abyssworm. The Deathlight. A greenish hue that glitters from the deepest seabed. None who lay eyes on it survive, for 'tis in fact a fearsome beast. Legend tells of a day the sea glowed a sickly green. Witnesses claim an unearthly roar rose from the depths, and when the light vanished, so too had an entire harbour. Ooh. And the siren? Sirens cannot abide ugliness, and prize beauty above all. Their silken singing voices have been known to enchant many a sailor during moonlit voyages. They will abscond with the most beautiful men from among the crew to become their mates, the ugly remainders left to watch in silence. Cool. Yeah, let's clear up this last little bit here. And then we'll go over to the east. There we go. I'll count that in with the north. Eastwards. Am I allowed to go past these whirlpools now? It did say I can go wherever I want. And I'm going to start from here.
Matey. It's like you can... Oh, yeah, you can't cross whirlpool cards.
I can't cross whirlpool cards. Is there going to be a way around the whirlpools, or are we going to have to go north? Lati, please remove the frog from the equation. Nice crit. Let's Wonder Stitch the lizard. Oh, deadly poison! Good job, Black. It did say I could go whichever way I wanted. So I mean, I'll try and go east. Oop. Oop. It's 3 to wind, huh?
Show 'em what you got.
I would like to have Latty remove the puffball. Good job, Latty. Then we'll Wonder Stitch the parasite fish. Ooh, crit. And poison. Good job. Yep. I forgot the parasite fish can just do that. Frog song? Frog song? Oh man. Seal, huh? That's fine when I can just stab things. Missed. Ooh. Oh, we are coming around. What is that? It's a treasure chest!
A large chest floats in the water before you, no more than an arm's length away.
Duh, I want to grab it.
You take hold of the chest and pull it forward.
Oh no, it's a mimic!
When you do, the lid springs open and a glimmer catches your eye.
Oh, no?
You take a closer look at the glinting
Not a mimic.
objects. Though corroded by seawater, they're undoubtedly coins.
It's 500 gold! It's not a mimic. Oh, I found whirlpools again. Whirlpool, whirlpool, whirlpool. Reef. Decreased water damage. Okay, that's
Fight 'em
fine.
off.
Right, we didn't do Wonder Stitch on the thing that can immediately remove whatever ailment we put on it. We do it to the frog. We caused paralysis. Oh, wait. Soothing waters lets it do it to anyone. That's fine, then. Lack, your new skill is somewhat lacking. Yep, okay. We cannot go east. East is not an option. The game told me that east was an option, but the game lied.
Oh, excuse me. You can't go into an island while you're still on your ship, okay?
I did it earlier. Yeah, as soon as we get another maiden in attendance, lacks out the party. Ooh, double gold.
Show 'em what you got.
I just realised, it's not so much that these are weak creatures that Lattie's doing damage. Lattie's weapon evolved, and therefore she has more attack. It was like 11 before, right? Now it's 16. Praise be the new weapon.
And fight.
We love unnecessary crits.
Fortune favors the bold.
Nope, no ailment. So I'm just gonna have Letty do some healing. And then Lat can fake it to death. Ha! There's the way onto the island. Your party makes land.
After a long voyage, you happen upon the North Isle. On the North Isle, you will hear the tale of a maiden in white.
A maiden in white. We anchor at the North Isle and begin the tale of the Ivory Maiden? Yes.
Very well then. Prepare to go ashore. The North Isle is home to a range of majestic snow-capped peaks, the grandeur of which serves as a constant reminder to the residents of just how small they are.
Now, this maiden can't be ice themed because all of the ice attacks are water. And water was the South Isle. So, rock maybe? The Tale of the Ivory Maiden.
Having grown accustomed to life on the ocean, Laddie helps you prepare to moor the vessel. Lack, meanwhile, continues to laze about within the confines of Laddie's hood.
Of course he does. I mean, what else would you do in a giant hood?
Looks like Lack won't be needing dinner tonight, you muse to yourself as you unfurl the map. From the wharf extends
Does
a
Lack even eat?
well-maintained road, which no doubt leads to civilization.
Follow the... It's not a yellow brick road, but follow the yellow brick road. Oh, light face. Yes, I forgot light was an option. Yes, you're right. The fact that she's ivory as well. Oh, there was something I wanted to check. Alright, I'm currently using this. Is the Crimson... No, the Crimson Relic is not better attack-wise than what I'm currently using. Alright, what kind of enemies are we going to find here? Oh. Should I use Thunderbolt? Go on. Yeah, the relics are just outclassed by that one weapon I bought for 8k gold. I should have bought another one. Like that sword one from the last place that would have increased my defense while keeping my attack the same. I don't know. Nice script. Level up for Letty. Ooh. Generate 2 gems. Is that a skill I need to equip? Yes. We're gonna keep Thunderbolt, but let's replace Magic Strike with the ability to charge 2 gems. The more gems, the better, yes. Steela!
This must be a Steela of the Isle's guardian spirit.
It's got a sword. I mean, I haven't used Magic Strike since Letty got stronger. It dodged. The Fluff ball has healing. Wait, this is a regular fluff ball. We haven't seen one of those in a while, right? Sorry, fur ball. Overkill.
Good work.
Stealer. Oh, we didn't get anything from from sitting on that one. What ailments are we gonna get? What's it gonna be? Wind resistance down. I mean, I have a wind skill. However, I think I'd rather use my AoE. That fungus still alive. So I think I'll do some healing. A fun mini game to see what ailment. just a little bit of gacha, you know. Just a little bit of ailment gacha.
Congrats.
Another level for lag. Ooh, treasure! I believe it's Atral's turn for treasure. Picking. Which chest do you want to go for? Left, middle, or right? The best looking one, the left one. Okay. Left one. Ooh, hello! Quality Omnisalve. Okay, the treasure has upgraded. We have quality Omnisalves, medium gold nuggets, and supreme salves now. Forest. What kind of baddies are in the forest?
Fight him off.
Nope, we're not gonna do an ailment. Ow. Mold spore. So what is that wolf called? Storm wolf. Two fight as one. I guess let's Thunderstrike again. Bye now. There's like the village is definitely there, right? How big is this island? I'm just gonna go up to here and then turn back, I think. Hey, look, a village. Oh no, it's a city, actually.
By sublime white gates, the likes of which you've never seen.
Stunning metropolis, Alabaster City.
As you attempt to pass through them and enter the city,
you get turned away at the gate. Oop. No, you get run into.
Someone garbed entirely in white rushes out, as if running from something, and crashes into you.
Is this our Ivory Maiden?
You cannot see their face for the white mask covering it, but the fact that they have a weapon in hand makes you think they're a city soldier.
What do you say to them? Let's be nice. Are you unharmed?
You extend a hand to the soldier, who tumbled to the ground after your collision.
Reminds you of Atlantis in design. Which Atlantis? And yeah, this ivory outfit does remind me of the Ivory Hoarder as well, Nick.
Out of my way, the soldier shouts, their voice muffled by the mask, before charging at you. Apparently, they want to fight.
Alright. Ivory people are rude all the time, huh? Regardless what game. Perception check to see if they have toast. Yes. +3 to light damage dealt by all allies and enemies. I bet that's a light type up there. So that only helps them. Let's charge spell. Then Wonder Stitch for a nice random ailment. Attack down! We'll take it! Yep, it's a light type. Luckily, Lati is resistant to that. And now Thunderstrike. Should I thunderbolt it? Nah, let's heal. We'll use Groom as well. Do some healing up. Let's just stab. Decrease light damage. Thank you, happenstance. Charge spell. Hey, do we have a... No, we don't have a particular number of turns. I'm quite happy to keep attack down, I think. As long as that can stay. That's a convenient thing to be given to my enemy. Thunderstrike. Let's go! Wait, it's resistant and we're doing that much damage. Wait, do we have anyone who needs yes, we do have someone who needs healing. And since the ailment wore off, let's get a new one. Whatever that ailment was, it resisted it. Oh, sorry, I know what the resist was. The resist was to the paralysis off of the Thunderstrike, not to the Thunderstrike itself. Because it's not going to show resist this time, I think. I know it does still show resist. They are resistant to the bolt, and yet I'm still doing that much damage. It's pretty good. We'll just go around there again then. Can Wonder Stitch get an ailment that this thing isn't resistant to? Poison! Ah! Why must they fight? Their mask obscures any hope that you had of reading their face.
You parry the soldier's sword, then watch as they flee to the west.
Okay, we are going to go and explore the west side of the mountain then. Mountain? Island. The west side of the island. Event. A bizarre rock. Roll the dice to see what it becomes. Aqua rock. Thunderbolt. Latty almost got it in one. Go Latty.
You did great.
Victory!
Ahead of you on the path, you spot a woman crouched on the ground.
Suspicious.
It looks as though she's twisted her ankle. She looks up at you and asks, "Don't suppose you could spare any salve?"
Okay, I can do you a salve, that's fine.
You draw
Take
some
it.
salve from your pack and give it to the woman.
It's not like I've been using it.
She gulps it down in one go, and then starts jumping up and down with considerable vigor. Medicine, am I right? It's the one thing we can all count on, she says with a broad smile.
Woman with untwisted ankle. Wait, is the medicine here also made from the same thing as the other medicine?
This is all I have, but it's yours. She hands you a small token of her appreciation.
Sea grapes. A rare, hard-to-find seaweed. That's a key item.
She explains that they were given to her as a souvenir by a friend. But alas, she isn't one for seafood. You put the sack of sea grapes into your pack and continue on your journey.
We got food. Ooh. Mystic Forest. I don't want to go directly there. That looks like a place that I'm supposed to be going. And therefore.
Fight him off.
Fire resistance decreased, huh? That's not gonna do as much good. Huff and Puff! Of course the Storm Wolf has an ability called Huff and Puff! I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down!
Magnificent. Excellent.
Yep, the big bad Storm Wolf indeed. Little pigs, please let me in. Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins, you can't fool us with that old sheepskin. Treasure! Alright. Someone from chat. Please pick a chest. Left, middle, or right? With our now increased quality in results. That is true. Sir Nick is indeed someone. Middle. Hey, that was the one I just ended up on. Da-da-dun. Quality Omniself. It's an Omniself kind of day. So I can't wait. Is that all? Is that also a yep? I Can't currently get onto this bit.
You stand on the edge of the forest. As you lift your foot to step beyond the tree line, an ominous, rumbling voice reaches your ears. Be gone.
Ooh, the forest
trees
doesn't want me
rustle
here.
Ominously. Perhaps it is best not to tempt fate.
Okay, I can't go into the forest. I guess we're gonna go into town then.
Crystal clear water runs through canals in the white-wreathed city. This place is far more beautiful than any village you've ever visited.
Ooh.
Welcome to Alabaster City, the soldier at the gate greets, though his eyes don't even glance your way. You suppose he's busy monitoring the streets.
That's definitely an Ivory Order night.
As you look around, you see soldiers gathered in a ravaged corner of the city. You can't help but wonder what transpired there. Despite that, the other residents carry on with their daily lives as if nothing is amiss. The contrast strikes you as strange. Alabaster City
Suspicious.
seems intolerant of impurity. It makes you wonder if its history is as spotless as its appearance.
Suspicious. Usable on the outside and rotten on the inside, right? Okay, that's our Maiden, right? Because we already saw her silhouette in the thing.
Welcome to Alabaster City. The soldier bellows in unison with their colleague to the right of the city gates.
That colleague to the right. We got Soldier in White's flipside story. Well, let's do two at once. Oh wait,
Welcome
they're both
to
the same.
Alabaster City. The soldier bellows in unison
Yeah,
with
yeah,
their
yeah.
colleague to the left of the city gates.
Alright, Soldier in White. What is your story? A woman who works as a gatekeeper. Hers is a steadfast vigil, and she remains stock still all while on duty. Some passers-by even mistake her for a statue. Her true skill is the ability to sleep while standing, and fortuitously her face is hidden by a mask. None who lay eyes upon her would ever suspect she's actually asleep on the job. That's a good skill to have if you've just got to stand around all day, right?
The soldier sternly surveys the people walking up and down the street, periodically pausing to write something down on a piece of paper.
What are you writing? What are you writing? Knight in White. What is your story? No, that's the soldier, the knight. He has yet to taste defeat. Several of his opponents flee from him before they ever cross swords. He has also yet to take off his armour. He eats in it, he bathes in it. He has no idea that he owes his seeming invincibility to the rancid odour emanating from his person. Man, I should have just guessed from that first one that he stunk. Dude, you need a bath. Anything
The
interesting?
innkeeper beckons you in with a warm smile. You inquire as to the price of a room, only to receive a soft, "Oh, that won't be necessary," in response. Befuddled, you ask why. "I could tell from the moment I laid eyes on you poor pathetic lot that it simply wouldn't be right to ask you for money," she says blithely.
I don't know how I feel about that. Let's sleep. The innkeeper just going, this group is pathetic. They clearly don't have money.
The city is safe, thanks to the maiden and the soldiers, the girl exclaims. She seems to have not a care in all the world.
She's cute. I like her cape. The girl in white. Girl in white. This girl is the very picture of a model pupil. Not a day goes by that she does not work to hone her skills with the sword, for she seeks to become a grand knight. Her tireless training serves one objective: vengeance upon the knights who slew her parents. Until the day their blades cross at last, she will continue to play the part of the model pupil. Ooh. There are 2 accessory shops? I should probably consider buying some things, but I really can't be bothered. We'll see what the armorer has this. Do they sell the exact same things in both accessory shops? No! Wait. Ring of Protection 2. They have buffed rings. Ooh. Maybe later.
If I shop here, I'll have to shop next door as well, the woman mutters to herself as she peruses the necklaces on display. It would only be fair, she says, trying on one of the necklaces.
It would only be fair. That's kind of weird. Should we go look at those first? Should we go? Let's go to the armorers. Ooh, event.
Your group enters a frightfully disordered armorer. Half-finished bits of plate, pauldrons, and other protectives litter the interior of the establishment. The owner and resident blacksmith is mumbling to himself. Someday, I'll forge the strongest suit of armor in the land. You ask him about this, and he proclaims that he aims to make a name for himself as a smith by crafting the greatest armor in the land, which will in turn help his business to flourish. Unfortunately, he continues, the ores he needs to produce higher quality armor have proven difficult to procure, leaving him rather frustrated. The proprietor of the shop says to you, if you come across any rare ore, by all means, bring it to me.
Yes, okay, if we find any rare ore, we need to bring it here.
Once more welcomes you to the shop and is ready to give your coin a loving new home.
Ready to give your coin a loving new home.
What can I do for you? The proprietor asks.
What you got? Explorer's short sword. Trekker's short sword. Knight's order sword. That's still... Okay, so the Knight's order sword would reduce my attack, but it would increase my defense and significantly improve my speed. I feel like these aren't quite as good though. Maybe I should go back to the West Island. The speed is a pretty big deal. Do you think it's worth it?
Do your part to keep Alabaster City clean. The soldier holds out a bag, hoping to collect the refuse of passers-by.
The attack decrease was
What
3.
a thankless task protecting Alabaster City's image must be.
Admittedly, the speed would be pretty good.
As you enter the shop, the blacksmith looks up from the piece of armor plate he's hammering away at and speaks. You find any rare ore?
No? Okay.
You
I think we're fine, aren't we, really?
Looks crestfallen for a moment. He quickly shakes it off, then composes his face into a business-ready smile.
I think I want that weapon from the west that was like same attack but increased defense. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna go back and get that now while I'm thinking about it. West Isle, please. Oop.
A man bumps shoulders with you as he attempts to rush past. "I'm so sorry. I'm late for my match," he exclaims, completely flustered. He hurriedly explains that he's on his way to the arena where the strongest in the realm are gathering to compete. "If you think you stand a chance, why don't you join the tournament?" he suggests, then dashes off.
But I already did a tournament. I thought it was the thief for a second. But no, I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and that's that protector's sword. The protector's sword increases my speed a little bit as well. So that's definitely a better option. Buy and equip. North Isle. Nice new toy to try out, yes. Item shop. What sorts of items do you have, sir? Ooh, panacea. No wait, I do want to buy some unsealers because seal is a pain. I will buy a couple of unsealers, please. Maiden.
Among the townsfolk peacefully
Oh,
going about
she's
their
cute!
day, you see two young women making quite the racket.
She reminds me of just like a grayscale Alice in Wonderland. Just like the bow on the top of her head and the long hair.
"It's all your fault," one woman shouts at the other, whose eyes run with tears. They appear to be fighting.
Oh no! What will I say? Please, can't we all just get along?
"No fighting," Lack exclaims in a rare bout of righteousness. "Get out of my sight, you weird puppet," the woman retorts.
out of my sight, you weird puppet.
Lack is shocked. She may be right about Lack being strange, but you admittedly feel a bit bad for it. The self-assured woman is Lanka, the Ivory Maiden and keeper of the island's destiny.
Ah, she's got a thigh holster.
The woman being berated is Krim, the Ivory Maiden's attendant.
Why are you
The
fighting?
women explain that they were entrusted with killing the deserter who ravaged the town.
Oh, that would be the person who ran into us.
Lanka claims that the deserter escaped because of her bungling attendant and noogies a fist against either side of Krim's head. Lanka gives your group a long, appraising look before whispering, "You'll do nicely."
We'll do nicely for what?
Consider this a great honor, she continues, then orders you to help her in the search for the deserter. You had wanted to ask her about her maiden's relic, but now it seems you have no choice but to obey her command.
Alright. Lanka and Krim have joined my party. And that puts me in basically the same position on the North Island as I started on the West Island today. Just having joined up with the Maiden and off to search for something. Which I think makes a wonderful point at which to call it a night. So, thank you very much for coming. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, which is where I have the schedule for the streaming schedule for the week in a pinned tweet. The next scheduled stream is tomorrow, Thursday, at 6 p.m. and that will be Twisted Wonderland. It'll be a fairly short stream, maybe about an hour to an hour and a half. And yes, a little bit of gacha, a little bit of event story. Well, after all, it's very nice of you to say that it's a nice channel. Anyway, I'll hope to see you then or another time. Once again, thanks for coming. And this is Kalla signing out. See ya. Bye bye.